Welcome to Lucy and I's Passion Project. Today you guys are going to learn about reality TV.
So first off, what did we want to do for our project? We had a couple ideas, but not really a ton. All we knew is that we wanted to work together, so we needed to get some inspiration.
One day I was scrolling on TikTok when I saw a video about the reality TV show Squid Game's The Challenge. It was about how the fan favorite player lost a challenge, but the production team kept him in the show for views. And thus, an idea was born.
So next, we needed to do some research. Now, we wanted to research 3 different reality TV shows: Dance Moms, Survivor, and Squid Game's The Challenge. Then we would take situations from those shows of the producers faking some things, and we would put it into our own 2 skits.
The first show we researched was Survivor. There are 46 seasons, and the show is basically, if you're unfamiliar, a bunch of strangers are put on an island together, and they must compete in physical and mental challenges to get their own food and shelter till there's one contestant remaining. The grand prize is $1 million. And Survivor has been nominated for 63 Emmy Awards and has been in the top 100 shows of all time. However, when we were digging into some interviews, we found that contacts, bug spray, and sunscreen were accessible in a medical kit off-screen. Competitors could get meds while they're on the island, so if they needed medication to sleep, they could get that. And the production team had replacement clothes, so if they got too dirty or too ripped up, they would get the same exact clothes back. Not very Survivor-y, if you ask me.
Next, Dance Moms. If you don't know what Dance Moms is set in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Abby Lee Dance Company. It follows the junior elite dance team and the dance teacher Abby Lee Miller. There was 8 seasons, but actually just yesterday, season 9 came out, and the first episode where the girls have a reunion, that was made. Though Dance Moms has a lot of drama, most of it is not real. Certain characters' words were edited to make it seem like they were saying some stuff that they weren't. One character in particular, Peyton, who we'll talk about later. Also, the competitions were fake, and a dancer, Chloe, was actually kicked off the show in season 4 because she wouldn't sign a contract that was trying to control her weight and her height.
The final show we researched based off the TikTok I saw was Squid Game's The Challenge. Basically, it's based off the Netflix show Squid Games, and it's very similar, but there's a couple differences in the challenges and stuff. There's 456 players competing for $4.56 million, which is the largest cash prize in TV history. So player 432, whose name is Bryden, was who I was talking about earlier, who lost the challenge but was kept in the game. And basically his rude personality and controversial backstory helped him rise to fans' favorites. So when I was watching it with my family, half of us loved him and half of us hated him. So it was just really a split character who everyone just no matter what, he was a very big part of the show. You know when Netflix shows your screen on your continue watching, the picture was of him. So clearly everyone loved him. He was a college quarterback, so he easily passed red light, green light. But however, during the cookie challenge where you have to trace out your cookie, he broke the cookie, which means you're out. But the production team oversaw this and kept him in the game so he could keep getting views for the show.
So now we'll circle back to Dance Moms a little bit and talk about this girl, Peyton Ackerman. So she was on the show, and she was basically just portrayed to be the villain. Her words were edited, and she was put into these fake situations that made her seem like she was the bad guy, just to set her up, kind of. This was very harmful for her, and she got death threats, and it was very hurtful. We tried to reach out to her through Instagram, but she never responded to us, but we were still able to get some good research out of it.
Our next expert interview was with Wendell Holland. He is the winner of the 32nd season of Survivor, and he's actually local and friends with Miss Fox's husband. So we emailed Miss Fox, but basically she couldn't get in contact with him. We found his website and messaged him through there, but we got no answer and pretty much no information from Wendell.
Now we had a plan. We were going to make 2 skits, one based off of Survivor called Super Sanity Survivor, and the other based off of baking shows called Teen Torture Baking. We had to scriptwrite, film, edit, and put it all together to make our skits.
So it took us 2 whole weeks to write the scripts for Super Sanity Survivor and Teen Torture Baking. We wanted it to be funny, but still have a clear message to you guys of the ways that reality TV cheats out the audience, and we wanted them each to show a different example of lying.
Next, we had to get to filming. So we got together on a Sunday with all of our actors, and we filmed our skits. Special thanks to Amber, Emily, Haley, and Anna because they were all actors for us, which honestly without them, like the videos in our whole presentation wouldn't be a thing. So like, thank you to those guys because like they were really important. We did have some problems though, including like scheduling. We had to film a lot later than we thought we would. We thought we were going to be able to film very early on in the project, but we had to do it a couple weeks after when we thought we would be doing it. But once we got together, like honestly, things went pretty smoothly. We were able to get it all done in one day, which was like almost like 5 hours of filming. It was a lot, but we got it, so.
The last thing we did was edit. We edited on CapCut, and we found a lot of different sound effects and songs to put in the videos. We didn't face any problems except for the fact that Lucy accidentally deleted the entire thing on a school night, but she worked all night to put it back together for class the next day. It took about a week.
Yeah. So, without further ado, we are going to present to you our skits.
Starting with Super Sanity Survivor. If you can't move, or if you can't see because of the camera, you can always move.
Use your laptop.
Oh. Thank you, Amber.
Hey.
Of SSS tonight.
Sorry.
Hello, Super Sanity Survivor fans. I'm your host, Henry Honeywhisker, and we are back on the set of SSS. Tonight is the semifinal, meaning the competition is getting tight. Tonight's episode will feature a hectic helicopter chase, a desert dune drive, a tundra tunnel trek, and a frantic forest frenzy. And only once in a lifetime, volcanic eruption! Will our contestants survive? Will you make it to next week's episode? Will you keep your sanity? When will Anne be back? I'm starving.
I hope to God she's back soon. If I go one more day without protein, I'll lose my mind. Sanity. I'll lose my sanity.
Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to meditate over here. I heard it's good for the skin. They don't let me bring any of my products, so I have to resort to these caveman methods.
Don't like Rachel at all. She's the worst person on the face of the earth. I think that's why she got picked for the show.
Yeah, remember on the first day when she came up to you and said, I thought you couldn't be on the show if you have fungal acne.
Oh wait, that's just the way your face looks. Sorry.
I hope Rachel is out next. No one likes her.
Stop looking at me. I see you guys looking at me.
What?
Oh my gosh, Anne! What did you get for us?
Sorry, it's not much, but I found a good fishing spot. I just needed help gathering the fish, and I knew you guys would be hungry.
Oh my god, you are literally so amazing. Thank you so much. And it's healthy too. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Stop! This is disgusting. It tastes like you found it in the woods.
That's because I did?
Disgusting.
Oh my god, you already ate it? Rachel, you're supposed to ration that.
I didn't want to.
You know what? It doesn't even matter now. We're all gonna starve because of you. Oh my god.
You know what? Go to the fishing spot and find it yourself. You have all the problems around here, so if you want to live, you have to stop depending on us and do it yourself. You know what? Fine! Since you hate me so much!
What is that girl's problem?
Why do they all hate me? I literally don't get it.
Sorry, Anne. You went out of your way to get that food, and Rachel ate it.
She literally has no soul.
It's fine. She's going out to get more food now, so hopefully we'll be okay. I'll be okay the second I can brush my teeth.
You said it. I can't wait to get out of this place.
If I win the money, I'll donate it to families to help them overcome childhood cancer.
I'd make my own fitness program and help millions of women around the world achieve their dream body type.
If I win the money, I'll open my own bakery and sell my homemade recipes. It's been a dream of mine forever.
When I win, I'm gonna buy my own personal yacht. Then I'm gonna spend a year posting pictures to my Instagram of me and my yacht until I lose all of my following. Then, when nobody remembers me, I'm gonna buy Instagram and transform it into my own personal Bitcoin operation. Then, once I have bought Instagram, I'm gonna buy Shein and Temu and profit off of all of the unpaid workers.
What? It's starting to get dark outside, guys. Maybe you should go to bed.
But what about Rachel? Who cares about Rachel? Let's just go to sleep.
Wait, guys, where has Rachel been? It's been like 12 hours. Honestly, I don't even care where she is. Listen to happiest I've been in this forest. We've been doing nothing but sitting around and occasionally getting up to me.
I don't know. I feel bad. We should go look for her.
Okay, guys. Our survival is more important than our grudge. Let's go find her.
That was good.
Stop filming us. It's in my contract. I have to.
Wait for me.
Oh my god, where is this girl?
We have to keep looking. We'll find her eventually.
Oh my gosh.
Rachel, what is this? Why do you look like that?
Henry, you might want to get out here. They found her.
What do you mean, why do I look like this? I'm at your form. I'm going to risk week. I'm happy or confident? This is not okay. Tell us what happened right now. Well, technically, I was really looking for the food.
All right.
So guys, does anybody have any like thoughts of what they thought about that? Like, what do you guys think happened?
Like, what did the producers do to alter the show? Zach?
They basically took away any surviving aspect for the last girl at the end who like found whatever the production hideout was and got all of this amenities of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Kind of the same thing? Yeah, because basically it's what we talked about in Squid Games, where like the main character of the show that was like kind of controversial, like was kept in.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's Super Sanity Survivor. So, next we're gonna look into teen torture baking. This one is a little bit shorter than Super Sanity. It's like 4 minutes long.
And it's in Super Sanity Survivor, it was a little obvious what the producers did, but in this one, I want you to pay close attention because at the end, we're going to be asking you again what you thought happened.
Hey folks, welcome back to episode 12, season 7 of Teen Torture Baking. If you're unfamiliar with this show, 3 teens are picked to come up to LA and bake for yours truly. We're now in the final round of the cookie round. Will our taste buds be truly tainted with delight by these delicious treats? I don't know, because I haven't tried it yet. Let's try Grace's. Time's up. Grace. Wish me luck. Good luck.
My dish was inspired by my great grandma's recipe. I used semi-sweet dark chocolate chips and underbaked my cookies a teeny bit so they're warm and fluffy on the inside. Just like me. Right? That's the game.
I like the texture. Great work, Grace.
Thank you so much! Okay, my cookies only use the finest milk chocolate that I harvested from my family's cow on the farm in South Carolina. The cream filling came straight from the same cow. This is nice. I like the filling. Thank you, Chef.
And our final contestant, Lana.
ugly. Personally, I think my dish was over amazing. Some parts, such as the fondant, were really great. I think time around my peers made them melt.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
And to think I almost chose you for winning. Disgrace! Get off my show! I never want to see your disgusting face again! Oh, that was interesting. Lana truly was a bad egg, just like the egg in your dish. Tune in next Sunday at 5 for episode 13. Kingpin, signing off.
Okay, guys, so that was Teen Torture Baking. So, as we said, this time it was a little less obvious, maybe, of like what the producers did to the show. So, does anyone have any idea of kind of what happened? Hannah?
Did they edit Amber's words like kind of what they did for Peyton and Dance Moms?
Yes.
Thank you.
That was right.
That was really good.
Yeah, so as you can see, her words were really choppy, and like, if you looked closely, obviously if someone said that, Emily and I would have been like, what? But their faces the whole time were just like smiling and content. So it was kind of like, well, why are they so happy? So here's what actually happened.
Sorry.
Cut! Finally. How many more episodes until I can cancel this show? 43? Yay! You know what? I'm done. I'm showing you guys the real Kenny Kingpin.
Well, to start, I think everyone did truly amazing. Personally, I think my dish was overall great. However, some parts, such as the fondant, were real ugly. I ran out of time. Next time, I need to let the chocolate chips melt longer. I think time around my talented peers will help me improve.
So that's what actually happened, guys. That's kind of crazy. So what we kind of just wanted to teach you in this presentation was that like reality TV isn't as real as it seems, and I feel like everyone kind of knows that to like a point, but when you really look into it, it's a lot faker. Like almost like everything is fake.
Yep. And now just some credits just to shout out some of our peers who were like really awesome and helped us a lot.
Nice
Yay!
job. Keep the camera rolling.
Okay.
Keep the camera rolling. I got the lights.
So questions now,
Yes.
right?
Any questions or comments or anything? About any part of our presentation, not just the video.
Fiona?
How did you come up with your two shows?
We just like, I honestly think it just kind of came to us. Like we had a lot of inspiration from Survivor, Dance Moms, and Squid Games. So like, we kind of just like,
We came up with the idea of Teen Torture Baking first, but we wrote Super Sunny Survivor like before Teen Torture.
yeah,
Which is kinda
like
weird.
Teen Torture we thought of first, then Super Sanity, like, okay.
Because we thought it was just kind of like, it would be easy to like do a baking show because that's like a perfect scenario to like edit someone's like words
Yeah.
when they're like directly competing against each other.
Yeah, and Super Sanity kind of, Super Sanity we spent a lot more time on because we were kind of like, I think Super Sanity was kind of like our like baby, like our favorite.
Maya?
Super Sandy Survivor seemed like a kind of wild show, and I noticed you guys were like screaming a lot. So was anybody like concerned while you were filming?
Oh, well, my parents weren't home, so
Yeah.
I guess maybe my neighbors.
Yeah. Especially because we had to redo Amber's scream about 5 times because
We couldn't get it right.
yeah.
I don't know. There's like little kids next door, so
Yeah.
hopefully they weren't scared. Anybody else? Any questions, comments?
That was a nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.